had to be talking for at least 3 minutes straight, and the camera wasn't even recording, and I was just running my mouth. Never again. Just kidding. But as I was saying, thanks for all the love and the support. I got way more feedback than I thought I was going to get on, especially a first vid. So thank you guys, everyone who supported me, who did it. It's all LOVE this year. Shade too. The shade is good for you. It ain't never hurt nobody. As you can see, purple is the mood today. I'm working on my posture still. My mother, shout out to my mother. She's gonna love that. Oh wait. I got something else for her too. She not ready for this. Love you, Mom, but this is so good, girl. So today's video, I'm going to be talking about how to take care of your nose piercing. Things you need to think about before you get a nose piercing. In the beginning, I didn't really want a nose piercing. I thought about it, but it wasn't really a big thing. It just started across my mind. And when I think about getting a new piercing, I secretly think about it. It's not that I'm embarrassed to share. It's just that I just don't know if it's a random thought going through my mind or if I actually want to get a piercing. So I had a couple of technical difficulties last night. It's okay, everything happens for a reason. So I'm going to continue filming today. So let's get into the video. The first one is going to be iodized salt. I know they say that you should use sea salt, but this is a perfect alternative if you don't have access to sea salt. The second one that you're going to need is antibacterial soap. This is going to be your best friend. I swear this is the best thing ever. The only problem with this is, which I'm going to talk about later when it comes to actually taking care of it, you have to be very careful with the soap. You're going to need cotton balls, Q-tips. In the beginning, you're going to really want to, for at least the first 3 to 5 or 6, however long it takes you to fully heal, you're going to want to use antibacterial soap and water to clean your nose piercing. And this is fine. You just need to make sure you get all the soap off your nose. Otherwise, you're probably going to get like this crazy like rash around your nose. It's going to be extremely painful, and it takes 1 to 2 weeks to heal. Now, we all know what keloid is, don't we? If you haven't had one, and if you don't know, keloids are, it's basically like, I like to say like it's a dysfunctional uplift in the skin. It looks like you get a cut and it leaves a scar that kind of leaves the same puffiness when you get a keloid. You have a chance to get it out, especially with the piercing. You just have to be careful. Now, when you see a keloid coming around your nose, you've either touched it too much with your hands, or sometimes it's a part of people's healing process. I know it's a part of mine. And or you're cleaning it too much. If you're cleaning it too much, more than 3 times a day, then that's way too much. So that's another reason why you might get a keloid. When you see a keloid coming, you go to this. Okay, you get this. You sprinkle the salt on the cotton swab. You damp it and you place it on your nose for 3 to 5 minutes. And yes, you're going to be holding it like this, but I swear this works. Basically going to dry the keloid out so that you get rid of it. Now, I'm a popper, so I literally, when I see it coming to a white or it's super painful, that's when I kind of start picking it. And I don't want to suggest it, but you get 2 Q-tips and try to like not use your fingers, just so you don't get an infection after you get rid of your keloid. When you start seeing blood, that's when you stop, and that's when you go to your salt. Okay? Crusties. So basically, when your nose looks like it's peeling, it's gonna look gross, but it's so simple. All you can do is you can use Q-tips to basically damp it and just kind of get around your nose so that it doesn't build up and so that you don't get an infection. Do not twist or move your nose piercing. I wish I had a stud in so I could show you, but that's a good way to get an infection as well. So just leave it alone. Try not to touch it. I was getting keloids back to back. I forgot to take all the soap out. I was having all these issues, and I stopped touching it for like months straight, and guess what? My nose is completely fine. Ladies, do not wear makeup around your nose piercing. throughout the whole healing process. What not to do when your piercing is healing. Like I mentioned before, using your hands. It's hard because it's on your face and it's kind of like the urge to touch it is there, and it's healing, so it might get itchy. Do not touch it. Do not change your piercing too fast either. Some people think that they're healing. I understand there are fast healers, but at least give your piercing 3 to 5 months to completely heal, and you'll know if you can change it or not. Because if you try to take it out and it's super sore, never force to take it out, because that can cause infection as well. And when you take it out, it's very hard to put it back in, and if it's not fully healed, and your nose can close. Many people also talked about that when they switched to a hoop, that a keloid automatically came up after they switched to the hoop. Most of the time, piercers pierce your nose with an 18 to 20 gauge. 20 gauge, and what that means is they're extremely small. Do not go and buy a 16 gauge and try to shove that in your nose when you're ready to change your nose piercing, because it's going to be the worst decision of your life. Don't do it. Make sure that you at least buy an 18 gauge, and if that doesn't feel comfortable, buy a 20 gauge. You know it's splendid, girl. Don't do that. Just don't do it. Just like this. So blah 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 blah. No reason to lie. No reason. So I'm not going to. I think it's time for y'all to go.